Coming up on Mountain News this morning, organizations partner up in order to give people in our region everything they need for a Thanksgiving dinner. And the Santa train makes a stop in one eastern Kentucky county, bringing some early Christmas cheer.
Dedicated to eastern and southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News this morning.
All right, good Monday morning to you. It's 5:30. I'm Dakota Makris. Let's head over to Brandon for a look at that forecast. Brandon, I guess it rained overnight. My car was wet this morning, but it didn't rain this morning. Well, on my way into work, so that's a positive.
That's right.
So it wasn't too bad, not foggy. I think it's a very pleasant morning.
Exactly. Yeah. Wet roads around, but no active rain. Yeah. And then we had some clouds around this morning, but those will clear a little bit later today. The bad thing is temperatures are only going down from here. We had a midnight high, and we'll continue to see that even as the sun comes out a little bit later on. Let's take a look and see what's going on right now. Temperature-wise, still dropping there. Moorhead down to 39. Everybody else in the region in the 40s this morning. Almost 50 down near the border there, so you can see some spots about 18 to 20 degrees warmer down toward Jonesville, and then 11 degrees warmer in Harlan, but places like Moorhead to the north, 7 degrees colder this morning. So get your bowls out. Time for the breakfast forecast. We are going to see those temperatures continue to slide, but those clouds will be around through about mid-morning until we can get those out of here a little bit later today. In your 12-hour planner, sunrise 7:21, sunset 5:18. Those days continue to get shorter. And I think we'll see, again, clearing skies this afternoon and a chilly evening as temperatures drop into the mid-30s by 7 o'clock. Dakota?
All right, Brendan, thank you again. Earlier this month, we covered the God Pantry's Food Bank Basket Brigade, where volunteers boxed up more than 900 Thanksgiving meals for families in need. And Saturday, many of those families were able to receive those meals. Our Alyssa Williams was at Creek Church in London to watch the Sharing Thanksgiving event unfold.
Hundreds of families in southeast Kentucky received the joy of Thanksgiving.
To be able to feed somebody physically is great, but also to be able to feed them with a smile, with some joy, with some love, with some peace, it feeds the soul.
God's Pantry Food Bank Southeast Regional Distribution Center and the Creek Church in London came together to help give these families everything they need to make a Thanksgiving meal.
It allows us to take our resources and to use those to even better serve those in our community. So we love this group because they do an incredible job taking care of the people and making sure that they have food readily available for them.
Families were given a turkey, potatoes, stuffing, and butter, along with several other items.
If you're hungry, that's the only thing on your mind is I'm hungry. But once you feed that and you take care of that need, then you start feeding the soul, and that's when you can say, hey, we care about you, we love you, God bless you, here, we're thinking about you, we're here to help you all, and that right there can go farther than just one Thanksgiving meal.
Volunteers of all ages were excited to give back this holiday season.
It makes me so happy to just see them smile and like to just tell them Happy Thanksgiving.
Sharing the joy of Thanksgiving with the families of southeast Kentucky, one box at a time. In Laurel County, Alyssa Williams, WYMT Mountain News.
Now, the Sharing Thanksgiving event served Laurel, Jackson, and Clay counties. This was an event for families who were pre-registered, but if you are in need of some help this holiday season, we'll have those resources available on our website. For the second year in a row, the Bowling Green Freedom Walkers hosted a community Thanksgiving dinner meal. Many gathered at Cornerview Community Church to sit down and enjoy the typical Thanksgiving sides like mashed potatoes, stuffing, green beans, and of course, turkey. The BG Freedom Walkers were able to put the dinner together through donations and volunteers.
This is pretty special, to give back. I like the uniqueness of now we're across town. We're not doing it at the same spot all the time.
I think it was a beautiful thing just simply because there's a lot of people who doesn't get to have a nice warm meal around this time. And I also feel like it's very beneficial for the community so that they are educated as to what the mission is for the Bowling Green Freedom Walkers.
Now, the BG Freedom Walkers will also host a Christmas meal on December 18th at Cornerview Community Church. Community members in Letcher County held their third annual Turkey Trot Saturday. Hosted at Raven Rock Golf Course in Jenkins, the event featured a fun run for kids, a 5K run, and a 10K run. Proceeds from the event went towards the Great Matters Foundation. Tourism Director Clay Christian says they had a great turnout for the event.
We had a lot of people obviously from Kentucky, but Virginia, West Virginia, Pennsylvania. There's a guy here from Baltimore. It was a really good turnout.
Officials say the event was a success, raising more than $3,000 for Gray Matters. Well, we take you behind the scenes of the making of a Christmas Miracle benefit concert. The benefit concert helps those in need in Eastern Kentucky and features Kentucky's own Sunday Best. The duo is teaming up with an Eastern Kentucky clothing brand to spread a little cheer and help feed those in need this holiday season. Chad Hedrick and photojournalist Darnell Crenshaw have the story.
Inside Morehead State University's Button Auditorium, musical duo Sunday Best is recording their 2014 song Smoking Gun. This recording in front of 6 people will eventually reach the world via Facebook Live. The purpose is to help feed thousands in Eastern Kentucky.
It's kind of overwhelming to think about, providing something that is so simple and as a meal.
The second annual A Christmas Miracle benefit concert is set to run for Giving Tuesday on November 30th. While watching the concert on Facebook Live, people will be able to donate to the Foundation for Appalachian Kentucky. That organization will help feed folks in Eastern Kentucky during the holidays. Our own Amber Philpott will host the benefit.
I started out in Eastern Kentucky. Hazard was my first job, so being able to give back to folks there and just to make sure that their Christmas is the best ever is really important to me.
Morehead-based clothing company New Frontier teamed up with Sunday Best to make this happen. Their goal, to raise $10,000.
You could say we're going to feed a couple hundred families, but if you take it and look at that one family and that one child when you're sitting there feeding that family during the holiday season, that's what matters most.
The duo is from Prestonsburg.
If you're from that area, then you're kinfolk.
They say they won't turn their backs on those who have supported them along their musical journey.
We've been given so much in our lives, and we're just thankful to have an opportunity to give back to this region.
In Morehead, Chad Hedrick, WKYT.
Again, the benefit concert will be posted on Facebook on Giving Tuesday, November 30th. A link to donate will be available as well. The city of Whitesburg is prepping for its first ever streetlight pole decorating contest. Local schools, churches, sororities, and businesses are invited to freely register for a light pole. Participants must supply their own supplies. There will be a first, second, and third place prize.
It's just a way to get our community to come together to decorate downtown and get it looking festive for our Winter Wonderland and our Christmas parade on December 10th.
Now, if you would like to decorate a pole, you can call City Hall at 606-633-3700. The 2021 Santa train made its first stop in Pike County Saturday. The tradition, started by CSX in 1943, started off as an actual train which stopped at crossings throughout the region to deliver gifts to children in the region. However, due to the pandemic, the Santa train has changed and become a drive-through event. We spoke with the manager from the Shelbyana Food City who says nearly 200 cars came to the train stop Saturday.
It's just a great thing, and I was very worried that we wouldn't be able to get it done last year and this year due to the pandemic, but we worked everything out. The board met, made a great decision. It's been a great turnout.
Now, this was the first of 4 stops and the only in Kentucky. Now the other 3 will all be in Virginia, in Clintwood, St. Paul, and Weber City. The city of Corbin held its annual Christmas open house Sunday. WYMT's Chaz Jenkins has more.
A Corbin tradition, giving the region a chance to support locally this holiday season.
There's a fear that you might not be able to get your shipments in on time because of things that are going on internationally. But you can always find something local.
A sentiment felt by the other vendors.
Especially these times around the holidays. I know a lot of people are stressed, but it helps meet new people, one another, and come together.
Thankful for the opportunity given by the city.
It has been tough, especially with COVID over the last little bit, But, you know, we hope to pull more people in with our unique designs.
Seeing a great turnout, looking forward to the next open house.
That as the years go by, that, you know, Christmas open house will continue to be a strong shop local event for the community.
Always happy to see local businesses in the area get support.
Small town communities rely on their local economies, and this is just one more event that we do to try to support the people that support us.
Getting into the holiday spirit proper. In Corbin, Chaz Jenkins, WYMT Mountain News.
Mount Holland says she wants to thank everyone involved for a successful event. The city of Corbin held a Colonel Sanders half marathon and 10K race recently. Seeing more than 200 people participate, the proceeds gathered went to the city's backpack program. Corbin Tourism Executive Director Maggie Mount Holland says given the turnout, they plan to make it an annual event.
Just because it does bring in such a big tourism draw, and people locally are very excited about it. And our committee plans to continue to raise money for local charity.
She says they raised an estimated $9,000 to $10,000 for the program. Well, just ahead this morning, a famous singer debuts a televised concert in her home country. Find out more when we come back.
Are you dreaming of a white Thanksgiving? Well, keep dreaming, because if everything works out, we could see a few flakes for Black Friday morning. I'll tell you about the latest in about 3 minutes.